Saint Shiva, pray Svelga, pray forgive this fool. But even now, I cannot let go of my dream.
At the end of Heavensward, I was grateful that I gave FF14 a chance, for it was Iceheart's words that reignited the waning embers that still stirred within me to go after my dreams. You see, I started playing Final Fantasy XIV at a point in my life where I can look back now and say I was the most lost and directionless I have ever been. I dedicated my life to trying to achieve a goal, and just as I was at the peak of achieving it, I chose to walk away. It was in this period that I started playing Final Fantasy XIV. If you've seen my previous videos, then you know at the end of ARR and the start of Heavensward was when I was really invested into the story. I resonated with Lady Iceheart in the irony of her awareness, to know that she is no saint or saviour, but to still hold fast in her conviction of being Shiva reborn. The irony of her own ignorance shows the struggle of identity. Who is she without such an ideal to drive her forward? I think this is why when she found out the full truth of what she has allowed into her heart, it shatters her once resolved beliefs, and she is just numb. What do you do when you suddenly realise how foolish you've been? In this numbness, it's hard to remain steadfast and stubborn in your sense of self and your purpose, while having to wrestle with the concept that you may have taken a wrong turn along the path you believed just. Can you still really trust yourself to make the best decisions for you? Is she Lady Iceheart, Ysayle, or Shiva? I'm not sure she knows herself at that point. Doubt of identity, faith, and beliefs are wounded even more when the decisions you made were in belief of something that is no longer true in your reality. And that is a painful truth to see. I've been there myself, when truths in my own life have been suddenly uncovered. Sometimes the shattering of your own reality is as numbing as the icy cold. I understood Iceheart's lack of words or actions in the moment. It's tiring just trying to survive for so long. To have invested so much of yourself into something that now feels like a lie.
That I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
It's exhausting, as if you are frozen in time just to shuffle through the thoughts and memories you once believed. You feel lost, disconnecting from the previous trust you had in yourself and with the goal you dreamed of attaining. Does this moment of inaction make you weak? Does the realization of having walked down the wrong path make you a fool? Does your now damaged trust with yourself make you unworthy of reaching your goals? Being defeated and ending up on your hands and knees does not make you weak, but to remain on your hands and knees makes you a fool. It's okay to be and feel defeated, but you don't have to remain defeated. To take messy action and walk through suffering and struggle to take steps towards reaching your goal is sometimes the only action we can take to begin walking down our path. When beliefs are shattered, many times we only have ourselves to help pick up the pieces. Sometimes we can only save ourselves first, before we are able to save anybody else. For me, the summoning of Shiva represents the power to save ourselves. As Svelga shares with Iceheart, she was blessed by no saint or deity when summoning Shiva. Leaving Iceheart as she learns the full truth, a part of me always felt sad that we had to move on in that moment. But another part of me also understands that sometimes solitude is what we need. Time to think and reflect. Time to unlearn everything we thought we needed to become so we can figure out who we want to become. For me, I see this step as one towards saving yourself. I believe that is what Iceheart realizes, is that the summoning of Shiva is of her own power and conviction, a power she can truly call her own, that she has decided to use to strive towards progress to achieving her dream. And in the moment we fly to Ysayle and Iceheart finally reappears, her words reignited a fire in me that I disillusioned myself to believe I was okay to let go. Maybe like Iceheart, I'm just bad at letting things go, and understand the strength of choosing to pick up the pieces of a shattered reality to push forward toward your dream regardless. It was a reminder that the power to rule my life and my future was in my control as much as it is due to the external factors. That the belief, motivation, power, discipline, however you want to describe it, it was in me. It was up to me to choose to see the greatness in myself, and up to me to believe in it. That is why Iceheart saved me. She was a crystal of light that shone in the dark, a diamond in the dark dust to light the way forward. Suffice to say, it was the first time that the story made me cry, and is one of my favourite moments. To sacrifice herself and call upon a power she now fully realises to be of her own hopes and dreams, moved me to keep believing in my own. How did the character of Iceheart make you feel? Please let me know down in the comments, and as always, please like and subscribe for more content in the future.